Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I can see myself. Do 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 do. Hi Margaret, good morning. That's it, just turn my sound off. Oh dear, that's a bit wonky donkey, that camera. Let's just alter that a little bit. I don't know why. Hi, morning Laura. Morning Marjorie. I'm just adjusting the camera because it looks, oh no, wrong way, wrong, proper wonky donkey today. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully that's evened it up a little bit. That's better. That's more like it. There we go. Morning, Philippa Winter McCartney. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. It was a little bit wonky donkey, the camera. Thank you. Oh, nice cup of tea. Got my cup of tea. Hope you've all got a drink ready. Oh, that's lovely. So, good morning, Jill. That's good. You carry on with your journal. We want to see all the nice finished projects. Share it in this group as well because you've used the templates and things. Oh, I found a little butterfly from the Arden collection. We're not using that today, so I'll put that to one side. So I'll just wait a few more moments, hopefully get a few more people in. Morning. Your water's in there. So today I'm going to be using the new Master of Magic collection from Stamperia. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, good morning. I will just wait a few more moments to get started. I'm making a card today. I know, a card, me. But I have to be quite mindful of time today. So I probably only will be an hour because I have got a folk art talk at the Women's Institute round the corner. So I've had to do a little bit of prepping for that last night, a little bit of painting.
And when was it booked in?
And it was booked in a year ago.
And when were you prepping?
Oh, Steve, sure. Alright. So, yeah. So, I've had it booked in a year, and then Steve just said, and when did you start prepping? I said, last night. Yeah, that's plenty of time. You be quiet, you. Rude. That's very funny, that's made me laugh. So hopefully we can get into double figures today. That'd be exciting, won't it? We can have a double figure day. Oh, so how is everybody? It's an absolutely beautiful day here today. I've even got my, I've stopped wearing my boots. I've got spring shoes on. That's very exciting. My toes are frozen though, but I'm persevering because it is spring now. And the dog, I think the owners go out on a Tuesday because that dog started again down the road. Yeah, we're a bit short of people today. Hi, Steve. Elsie's watching as well. Okay, that's fine. I know he's a right telltale. He's a right telltale. Don't worry. He gets caught out himself anyway. When he has secret chocolate bars and then I find them in his pocket.
I'm not looking.
Or walking back from the shop with an ice cream when he doesn't know we've been watching him. That was a funny one.
Okay.
Hi, Jackie. I think me and my mum were gone for a walk and you were on the prom and you were coming back with some shopping and you had a lolly or something, an ice cream. And you were just swinging your bag. La 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 la. Good morning, good morning. Go on, 3 more and then we've got 10. Okay, I'll get going now anyway because, as I say, time is pressing on. So what I'm going to use today, I'm going to use some of the 8x8 scrapbooking pad. So the one that I'm actually using is the single-sided one. So they're all lovely. Hi Shelley, you alright? They're all lovely. I've got the backgrounds one and I've also got... where's the other one now that I've just got? There, that one. The 22 maxi pad single-faced sheet collection as well. So it is an absolutely beautiful collection. I'll just flick through some of the pages because they're just beautiful. What I like on this one is the fact that there is some small... They're just smaller than 4x4 little sort of pieces, but they're really good for toppers, especially for your cards. But I will actually use these as toppers for smaller books, 4x4 books. So I think they're really quite nice. So there's a couple, well, there's 3 sheets of those. That's a nice one as well. And there's a mushroom. And then we've also got this one, which is really lovely for putting on a book cover. It is beautiful. And then there's these little tags as well, which again is fab. And then the rest of them are just really lovely background papers. So I'm going to be using one of the background papers. I'm going to be using some of the cutter parts, which is from the paper cutout collection. And again, top tip now for getting your stuff out rather than trying to master that sticky fold over flap. That's a good idea, Shelley, to use them as pockets. Morning, Sarah John. So there's a few sheets in there that I'm going to be using. So these are the paper cutouts. So I've got that. I've got that. So I've already chosen one of those 4x4. Oh, there's 4 sheets of those because I've already cut one out. I'm going to be using some of that to add as a little bit of a background. And then I've also chosen that sheet as the main background sheet for my card. And the card itself is, it's just short of 8x8, the card blank that I'm using. So if you didn't want it as a card, you could use it as a topper for a book cover, something like that. Morning, Dina. You all right, lovely? Yes, there's only just over a week to go until the Retreat of Delight at Sarah John's. Very exciting. We've already got projects prepped. Goodie bags are starting to get filled. It's very exciting. So I will crack on. Oh, and I'm also using... This is from the Best Of range from Stamperia. And these are little mini stencils. These are 12 by 12 centimetres, not 12 by 12 inches. Morning, Kim. You all right, lovely? Yay, we've got to 10. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I know 2 of them are me and Steve, but that don't count. So these are a really lovely little size. These little... Oh, these blooming... blooming packaging. Go off. So this one is a really lovely one and I can't remember the name of it. I did have it. Let's have a look. It is called Tapestry, this one. It's called Tapestry. But how lovely is that? So it's yeah, I just really like the elements on that, and it's small enough that it'll be okay on my journal, on my card, sorry. So that's why I've got that one. The one that comes with the collection itself is a really lovely stencil, and I've actually got 2 of those as well. So that's from the collection, from the Magic collection, which is rather nice. And that one's called the Rhombus Pattern. And then there's also one, again, called Tapestry, but this one has like little wall features on it as well. But I just thought that would just be a little bit too big for my project today. There are another couple of stencils that are available from this collection, which I might get in the future, but I just thought 2 for now. But then that's the one that I'm using today, because it's just a little one that I'll be using. So let us crack on with our card. So what I'm going to do is work on this piece first before I actually stick it onto the card. Morning, Trudy. So what I want to do, because my card is just sort of slightly smaller than 8x8, I just want to trim it down a little bit. So I'm just going to mark a little mark at the top of the bunny, so I don't want to chop his head off, because that would be rude. And then mark a little bit underneath the books at the bottom here, because I don't want to chop the books off. And again, the side of the bunny, just so I'm not encroaching on the bunny on that side. And I haven't got a lot to play with on that side, so we'll just see where we go. So I'm just going to chop it down a little bit. So let's get my paper trimmer. Oh, that was a lovely sound, that, wasn't it? So let's get this bit cut first. So I know I need it just slightly smaller than 8x8. So if I just chop this bit off. So far it's about 7 3/4, so I'll go for that and just see where it fits. I'll just come a little bit in from 7 3/4. So all I'm doing, I'm just creating the card base just short of 7 3/4. There we go. And I'll chop it so I'm not cutting my bunny's head off. Little strips there, Sarah John, they could be useful, couldn't they, like those? And then let's just check my card blank. So this is an 8x8 card blank, so that now will just fit nicely on the top. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'll get rid of that. And then I'm just going to ink around the edges with my Versafine Claire pine cone. I'm going for that one. Now there could be a calamitous crash, because I do have a little bit of a Jenga tower going on where my my little blending tool is. So let's be quite quick about it. I thought I'd put it away, you know, and be good, but now I actually need it. There we go. Okay. Oh, in case, because we've had a few technical issues with trying to connect at the minute with some of the lives. So I bought this gadget from the TikTok shop, which is you put it's like a little neck brace that you put round. You can put your phone on it or your camera or whatever, so you can record it from round your neck. So it gives you a hands-free experience. Well, I tried it this morning just in case the lives went a bit pear-shaped with connection. Oh my word, it was just quite funny because it does work. However, there is a little bit of a shelf going on under where the camera is. So the camera the phone is just in front of you there. However, it caught the bottom of the screen is my boobs. So that's going to have to be adjusted. It was quite like a little shelf, really. So I'm going to have to sort that out because you don't want to see that, really, do you, at the bottom of the screen? Good morning, Dawn. You all right, lovely lady? Not long to go. So I've put some scrap paper underneath just because I want to drag it across from the side because I want quite a soft finish on this card. So let's just give it a little bit of a swirly whirly, dragging it from the side of the paper. That was a good effect as well. Exactly, the moral of the story is never put anything away for crafting. That is quite true. So again, let's just give that little bit of a swirl. I do like a rabbit though. A rabbit in any shape or form is quite delightful. And I do need to dig out my little characters in clothes as well. My little resin moulds for that. No, that's right, Kim, isn't it? Because we can't find templates, can we, lovely? Okay, right, so that's just a little bit of edging with my Pinecone VersaFine Clay. And then what I'm going to do, now I did this little technique on my workshop, but what I'm going to do is use some heavy body gel. So let's get that out of the drawer. And I'm also going to be using some of the metallic gold, I think, of the that's Crafty paint. So let's just get my water pot because I'll need that. And then let's just get my everybody gel, I call it. I'll have to stand up for that, so just talk amongst yourselves for a second. Because I've put that away as well, I was being very good and tidy. And I label these drawers so I can put stuff away, but then I don't put them in the right drawer, do I? Oops. Oh, where is it? Where is it? So I've got too much stuff, that's my problem. I've got plenty of varnish, I don't want that. Don't want that. Oh, morning, Dee. You alright, lovely lady? Morning, Ginny. Hello, hello. Oh, the workshop's happened, Ginny. You've missed that boat, love. It was on Sunday, but you can always catch up. It was on Sunday, sweetheart. Right, where's my Everybody gel? Do. So I might not be using my Everybody gel. Oh, bloody heck. I've had it out. Gel paste. It's not that. Do. Oh, that's really frustrating. I did use it on Sunday, you're quite right, but I have tidied up since then. Where is it? Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. Panic not. Panic not. There you are, you little thing. How rude. Right, Everybody gel. Blooming heck, that was hard work. And I'm just going to get a little dish to mix it. Okay, right. I'm here. Yeah, but it's only what it is, isn't it? I did use it Sunday. No use panicking, Dee. What I say is, about anything that you've got to do, or if you're worried about anything, this time in an hour it'll be over. This time tomorrow it'll be over. This time next year it'll be over. So, you know, don't just panic about things because they don't go quite right, because that feeling won't last forever. And if I couldn't have found it, I'd have done something different. It wouldn't have been the same effect, but it would have worked, whatever. Okay, so I'm using the gold metallic multi-surface paint, and I've got some Everybody gel. Morning, Karen. Oh God, we've still not had our coffee, have we? We will get that sorted. So I've got a little bit left in here. I do need to get some more actually for the retreat. I've already put one little order in for the retreat. I'll be putting another little order in, I think. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of this Everybody gel in my little cup. And I'm using Everybody gel for this and not structure paste, because I want this to dry clear, and Everybody gel dries clear, and it's another way of adding texture to your surface. So you don't just have to use it as a sort of a glue, you can use it as a structure paste as well. So I'm just putting some of my gold metallic paint in there and just giving it a mix. And you still want it to be like a creamy consistency, because I want it to go through my stencil. So when you first mix it with your gel medium, it goes quite sort of flat looking, because obviously you're mixing it with what looks like an opaque liquid or medium. However, because it is clear drying, this Everybody gel, it will evaporate or disappear, and your metallic gold will shine through. That's the hope anyway. But as I heard from my Fat Club consultant last night, because I rejoined Slimming World, she said hope is okay, but it doesn't achieve anything. Hope is just like a pie in the sky feeling or emotion. It doesn't connect to anything tangible. So although you might hope for something, you actually have to do something to make it happen. So I'm hoping it'll work, but I think it will because I'm actually doing it. So that's my new little take on life. So I'm going to use it around here because my plan is I'm going to use one of the little topper cards to go in this bottom left hand corner. So I'm going to mainly put a little bit of the gold relief through my stencil on this sort of top section up here. I've been quite random with where I'm putting this little mixture of delight, so I don't want to cover all of that imagery in the background, but I am just going to wipe it through little sections at a time. I know, get me for a Tuesday morning, but she was very good. She was very motivational, actually. She was very good. So she said, you know, don't just use hope, because hope doesn't achieve anything. Morning, Aglanis. You all right, lovely lady? So I've got a little bit on that side, and I'm just going to come across and do a little bit more on this side here. So at the minute it does look quite dull. I have got a bit of a plan. But I'll message you, Ginny, anyway, for later if you want to catch up on that workshop, lovely. But do have a lovely time. Yep, so I'm just putting some little bits of random paste through there. Just little bits, little bits. I'll give that a good wash. I've not mixed loads, I've only got a little bit left. It does dry quickly. Let's get my wet wipe. Oh, I'm glad you are, Glynis. You're doing too much, darling. We need a little bit of a Glynis rescue, don't we? We need to try and rendezvous and give you a little bit of respite, because you've got a lot on, haven't you, lovely? Right, I'm just going to try and wipe my stencil because I don't want to get it all gungy. Okay, and I'm going to use my heat gun just to set that, dry it off, and that's why I've done it before I've put it on my card. Morning, Beverly. Morning, Sue. So now I'm just going to dry it off. It might go a little bit buckled, but then I can adjust it because I'm layering it up on the card anyway. So very soon, it goes on quite dull when it first goes onto the page because it has been mixed with that heavy body gel. But very soon that heavy body gel will sort of go transparent and your metallic colour will come out. Oh, brilliant. I know, Dee, sometimes the comments you can't see them. But they are there, people are there. I'm not making names up, I promise. So it's just another way of using your heavy body gel, so it's not just as a glue. And like I say, if you're using your structure paste, that's primarily opaque and it dries opaque. And I wanted a pure sort of metallic colour, but with some structure to it. Because if you just use the paint, it's flat, obviously, on the surface of your card. But this has that slightly raised effect of using texture paste. Oh, thanks, Dee. Yeah, we're just trying to encourage more and more to join the group, really, because it is a really inspirational group. So we just need a few more to be a bit more active. There's been some lovely projects. Shelley's last project with a book, that's been beautiful. I really like it, a really lot. So there you can see now, if I just move that around, you have that lovely metallic gold effect, but it's raised off the surface because I have used the gel medium. I know there's that many groups, so isn't there? So I really like that. So that is my layer done, and that can now be adhered to my card. Make sure my card opens the right way. But if you accidentally stick it on back to front upside down, do not worry, because don't throw the card away in a fit of anger. Just cut it in half and mount it on another piece of card. Bob's your uncle. Okay, and I'm going to use my tissue tape, I think, to stick this down, because I don't want it to buckle with me glue. So let's find me tissue tape, available from That's Crafty. It's very nice tissue tape. So let's get a layer of that across there. A layer of that across there. Tissue tape is double-sided tape, but it's called tissue tape. It's the same as double-sided tape, and it's not made of tissue. Oh, Sue, you need to get cracking, darling. Come on. We need to have a session. But it's just, yeah, it's just called tissue tape, but it is just double-sided tape. Posh names. It is hard though, Sue, and you've been like in nurse mode, haven't you, at the minute? Oh, that's good, Glynis, trying to do little bits and pieces. I've got back into my stamping as well now, I have to say. So all I'm doing, I'm just doing that little old trick of just pulling up a little bit from the corners, made sure it's properly stuck down, and then my pokey tool just to lift it up at the sides. Oh, Sue, you need to get him to do his own stuff now. You know, he's convalesced enough, he's been out, so he can sort you out now and help you. Get him to redecorate. That'll be a nice treat for you, won't it? Oh, good for you, Dee. That's very constructive and productive. Okay, so I can just hover where I need it to go. I can bring that down a little bit there now, because I forgot I've moved my camera angle so I can actually see what I'm doing. That's about even Stevens all the way round. I think. And then pull the tape away, so that should be fairly central. And if it's not, and somebody comments it's not, I'm not even bothered. And it opens the right way. Yay! Okay, so let's get cracking on the other little bits and pieces. So I've taken one of these. Actually, I might use some of that paste on one of them as well. Okay, so I've got one of these, and I do quite like that red one because it picks up on the red of that. I think that's to merge you with the background. That's quite nice, that one with the clucky mandala motifs. I might like that one actually. Yeah, I'm going to mandala motif it. So let's just cut that out. Philippa, cut it out. And don't forget, once I have finished the video, it will be available on That's Crafty YouTube channel. Right, we don't say we're giving up on everything at the moment. We're just going to say we're just taking a pause. We're just taking a pause from things. If we say we're giving up, that means you've give up. But if we're taking a pause, that means that at some point you will return to it. And then again, I'm just going to edge around all of that. But you just need to look after yourselves. But sometimes just changing the way, just changing some of the words that you use. Gosh, it is motivational Liz today. Just changing the words that you use, your vocabulary, changes your attitude. So rather than giving up, you're just pausing, and that's more positive. But you do need to look after yourselves and give yourselves time. Oh yeah, Sarah John's got some new dyes, haven't you, to play with. I think I've ordered some of the Arden Creative dyes, one of the new ones. So I've edged that. And then that will go on the top of that. It's nice to have a bit of a stash though, Glynis, isn't it? Just to have a box full of stuff that you can flick through when you're ready. So I think that's going to go on there, and I don't think I'm going to carry it on with that gold, it's fine. But what I am going to do is mount it on some grey board because I want it to be slightly raised. Oh, blooming heck. A lot of pain with your hips. Oh, blooming heck. So, yeah, you do need something to distract you from that, don't you? Well, I've got my MRI on Friday for my knee. It has been pretty nasty this week. It's not been very helpful to me. It's been quite collapsy on me. But just watching a live is just quite relaxing, Stephanie, anyway. So even if you've lost your mojo, the fact that you've joined us and watching, it means the world anyway. So we're very glad to have you here. Right, so, well, Karen, you need to actually come and have a play date, not just a coffee. And that'll get your mojoing. So let's get me knife. So I've just put that on a bit of grey board, and then I'll cut that out. And what I've been doing as well, Stephanie, if I've been watching some reels or videos from other pages, I've been saving them and then re-watching them, and then every now and then I think, oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a go at that. So that's been quite helpful if I've lost a bit of mojo. I'll just re-watch some old videos of things that I've made in the past as well. Okay, so I've just put that on there. Oh, well, we definitely need to rendezvous. So let's just ink around the edges of that grey board to hide all the gubbins from underneath. And then for a quick hold I'm using the tissue tape, and then for a permanent hold I'm going to use some of my That's Crafty multi-purpose adhesive as well. Bish bash bosh. Let's get my glue going. There we go. And then And then we're going to put it just down there at the bottom. Oh, that's the dog starting now. Little monkeys they are. There we go. So that's going to be the focal point down at the bottom. So let us now get our little ephemera sheets out. These are our little paper cutouts, double-sided. So on one side they've got all these lovely doors and windows, really lovely. They're quite sweet. Oh, you found something, there's a box of some kind. Oh no! Well, we'll perhaps have to have a little Facebook live messenger chat, Glynis, so you can show me pieces. We might be able to put it together after a fashion. So, oh, that's Gus now barking outside. Blooming heck, these animals. But they are double-sided, these, so they are really pretty. So I'm just going to shut the door because the dogs are going bonkers now down our street. And it's a shame because it's a lovely day. The dogs are barking, Steve. The dogs are barking like it's crackers. Oops. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's because I haven't got my live on there. That's why. Okay, that's Crafty Creatives. Okay, right, sorry. There we go. It's the new Master of Magic collection from Stamperia. New for about 2 weeks because they're bringing a new one out next week, which I'm very, very excited about. But I'm not saying anything. But I'm very excited about it. I've seen one bit of it and I'm very excited. That's all I'm saying. Right, so let's get some of the gears out. Let's get a little butterfly. Let's get one of them out. And I think that might do. I might use some playing cards as well. Oh, that's that. Okay. Right, so I've got a few bits of ephemera. I can't wait to use these bits. They're going to be on book covers. I love them. I love them. I love them. Are we all still doing a bit of jelly plate playing at the retreat? We absolutely are. And we're also going to be doing some resin playing, D. Mark and Jones. I was talking to Laura last night about some resin. So there will hopefully be some resin available to purchase at the retreaty once people have had a play. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit of gel plating. I think Laura's just out of gel plates at the minute, aren't you, Laura? But I think hopefully that'll be on the cards soon as well to get some new ones in. So I'm just inking it around the edges of these just to get rid of the white outline. Again, with my ink. No, you don't have to if you haven't got one. It's fine because I'll bring quite a few that I've got. I'll be doing the list soon. I know it's a lovely one, Dina, isn't it? But there's so many nice things out at the minute. I mean, I'm absolutely in love with that Arden collection. I do like that. I like that gold as well. I love it. I love that gold. It's very sparkly. It's very sparkly. Oh, and also the thing with the gel medium, you can also mix it with your mica powders as well. So it'll go very gluey, opaquey first, so it'll be like a cream colour with your mica powders. But when it's dry, you get your mica powder colour, and you can use glitter. If any of you have got those Pentart glitter flakes, they're great to mix with your gel medium. Obviously they will be an absolute nightmare to go through a stencil, but they will work to just paste onto your projects. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to also get, I think I'm going to get, I want like a focally image type thing to put on here as well. So I'm thinking, bear with, so I'm going to get another bigger piece from here, because I want something that's going to be on this bit here. So, I'm not a cat, Sue Russell. I'm going to use a big flower actually. I'm going to use that big dobber flower, that big dobbing flower, as I call it, and I'm going to put actually, do you know what? I'm going to use this lady as well. I'm not always keen on characters on my books and that, but do you know what? I'm going to use her, because otherwise she's just going to be sat lonely in this sheet of paper and I'll never use her. So I'm actually going to use her as well. There, I have chosen. Yeah, it was a nice little workshop, that. Nice little workshop. Okay, so I'm using her, Lady Magic, Magicana, I think that's going to be her name, Mistress of Magic. She's a magic lady, because there's obviously got to be a song about it. Oh, it's Lady Vagabond. Alright, Shelley, spoil me fun. She's a magic lady, I find better. I think that's a better way of saying it. So there she is. So she can be a little bit sat there. Yeah. Okay. So let's get my grey board back, and I'm going to cut some smaller pieces. I used to say that to Steve, if I got him to like guess things and he got it right, or within like 2 things of whatever I'd said, it was like spoiling me fun, because the thing about guessing, and it's like, you know, what did you make, £100? Yeah, it spoils me fun. Whereas if you say £10, no. £20, no. £30, no. But going straight in for the kill, it just spoils your fun, doesn't it? Morning, Deirdre. You all right, lovely? How are you? So I'm trying to, well, it's not going to be Northern Ireland, but I think we're trying to come across to Dublin in April, because my nephew's theatre company are over there for most of April. I think they're there for 6 weeks, so it'd be nice to go back over and see the play, the musical. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, oh, so she could sit there, couldn't she, on that side? Now I'm torn. I'm torn now whether to put that side or that side. In the middle, do you reckon? And then I've got that little diagonal going on. But I quite like that because I've got a corner going on. Okay, right, the choice is yours. So while that's going on, I will just add a little bit of the grey board to the back of this, just to give it a little bit of height. So while you decide, it's like proper interactive this, while you decide which direction to put my magic lady, And don't be rude, Tempe. I'll let you all decide and fight it out amongst yourselves. So at the minute she's down there. Bottom, as she is. Okay, you've spoken. That's fine. I'll put some grey board on the bottom of her as well. I'm going to put a little bit, just little slithers of grey board just on the little pieces, just to give them a little bit of strength. There we go. Don't like anything looking off, flinging off the page. Okay, right side for balance. It's been chosen, Irene. My gurus have spoken, Irene. Sorry, lady. Sorry, lovely. So there will be something extra anyway there. Okay, so now I'm just going to build up these bits here now. And that is flying off the side of that bit, but I'm okay with that. She is going to have a little bit of extra padding because she's going to be a little bit higher than the flower. So that's all I'm doing, is just layering up a little bit. Sorry, Irene. Sorry, lovely. Next time I'll listen to what you tell me, and I'll behave. Highwayman tribute band. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. So I've doubled that up, so it just gives that extra little raising off the page, so she can be stuck down now. And what I'm actually going to do with the card blank itself, because there's quite a lot of elements on this, I will add an extra sheet of paper inside it, or cardstock inside, so that it's not top heavy. So I will add another piece of card folded in half but glued to this section, so the weight is distributed on that side as well. So she's going to come down here. So she's just having a nice little time, just sat there minding her own business, thinking of all the magical things she'll do. And then I've got these little extra little bits and pieces that I'm going to layer up. Alright, Dee. Glynis, you're funny. Can everybody hear me? Steve, can you just check the sound? Steve, can you just check the sound? Can you all hear me? Can somebody just say that yes, you can hear me, please? Can you hear me? Yes, you can all hear me. Yeah, it's just RD. Oh, and this bit, it's got little, I've put the glue on now, but on these gears, these little pokey things, so don't put your glue on before you've poked your gear bits out. Up it. Oh, thank you, everybody. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to wipe that glue off. Wipe it off. That's it, and I can get to my pokey bits. Come on. Yeah, so just watch, because these cut parts that are already die cut for you, yeah, just make sure you've poked all the bits out, because otherwise it's a bit hard when you've glued it and then you've glued it to your finger. Right, I think that's it. I can't remember which side I've put my glue on now. Oh, Dee! I know I had to call his name twice because he's got his earphones on, hasn't he? He's got his earphones on, and I've got nothing small enough to throw at him now to get his attention. Because I had to do that the other day. I had to keep throwing stuff, and it just kept missing. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just layering up now little bits and pieces. Oh, that's how rude of you! He's just thrown a tissue at me. Oh dear. That's so rude. You're so funny not. I'm going to layer that one up on the front, I think. Gosh. Oh, Steve, Pancake wants to come in now. Your boy Wander's knocking at the door. Anyway, I started watching The Bay last night as well. I think I've watched about 3 episodes. But I have to keep watching it though, because I'm thinking, oh, where was that film? Where was that? Where was that? And it's Sean. Oh, what's his surname? Sean Evans from Endeavour. He's directed it. And I said to Steve, just think he could have, he was in Morecambe directing it, and I didn't see him because I am a fan of Sean Evans. It is Pancake Day today, Glynis, but I'm not partaking because I'm on Fat Club and I'm not allowed. But I have got some almond flour, so that is a little bit better. I'm going to 3-layer that one. Well, it's not the same since we lost my dad, so because he used to be the pancake master. So we're not that bothered, to be honest. Because if we do it with bacon, we do it with maple syrup, so it's better not to have any at all. And anyway, I've got some chicken I've already cooked and stir fry, so that's tonight's tea. Right, so that is now triple layered on top of that. Come on, come on, come on. Oat flour. No, it's almond flour I've got, because because that's better for my health anyway, almond flour or coconut flour. But I'm going to mix it with some yogurt, so it's I think it's almost like a 2-to-1 ratio of flour to yogurt, Greek yogurt, and I'm going to make some little flatbreads, pancake and peaches. Oh, blooming heck. Do I need to change your food for the retreat? Nope, nope, nope. I'll just count it. I'll just count it in my sins, because I'm not going to restrict myself. I'm not going to have 15 sausages or 58 pasties. But I'll just probably not have potatoes, Sarah John, or bread. Bread and potatoes I think is the main thing. But no, don't you be changing anything, lovely. I want my sausages. That's another little gear, so I'll stick that on there. Yeah, Philippa Winter McCartney, you eat mine. I'm not bothered. You gutsy garnet. Gutsy garnet. Right, and then a little butterfly. Let's just ink the edges of that. Diddy-dee, diddy-dee, diddy-dee. So, maybe. Maybe there. Maybe the ratatouille. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've still got quite a few tins of cockaliki soup. I could take them. I think I've got about 12 left. I know you are, bless you. So, I think I might be done. I don't know where Steve's gone now, but I should be able to switch off a bit myself. I don't think I need anything else, do you? I think that's done. I think that's done and dusted. What do you reckon? I like that. That's a nice little card. I think I really like that. And what time are we on? It's bang on 12 o'clock. I really like that, and I like that stenciling. And I like that little composition there. I think that's rather nice. I don't think I need any wordage on it. It's lovely as it is, isn't it, Kim? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So don't forget, you know, if you have got plainish papers, do I do splashes? I don't do splashes, but I can do a splash. If you want me to do a splash, I can do a splash. Just for Deirdre, let me do a splash. It's not my go-to, but it can be. So, let's get some white paint. Let's hide everything that's going to get wet. Oh, thank you, Sue. So, let's get a little bit of... that's crafty. White multi-purpose paint. Multi-surface paint in the white. I've been told to do splashes. I might just do splashes. Maybe just on there. I don't know if I'm going to do splashes. I don't normally do them. No, I'm going to leave it, Deirdre. I'm going to leave it. Kim's told me to leave it. So I'm leaving it. I'll do splashes on my next project just for you, Deirdre. But not today. I'm not doing it. Can't make me do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Steve. I'm not. I'm leaving it. Stop. Now, come on. I don't want fights about splashes, you lot. But there we go. So that is... I know, flipping heck. Drama in the craft room. That's going to be my title anyway, Murder in the Craft Room, when I write my book. I'm writing a mystery book about murder at the craft retreat. Murder on the craft room floor. That's the title of my murder mystery. It'll be like an Agatha Christie. Okay, there we go. That's my card finished. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for participating. I did thoroughly enjoy it. Thank you very much. I will see some of you on Saturday morning, because I am doing the my Journal It Templates Club on Friday, but on Saturday this week because I can't do Friday. So if you're in that group, hopefully some of you be able... Oh, just shut my drawer, sorry. Some of you might be able to see it Saturday morning. Other than that, that's it, I think. I'm not sure what else I'm doing this week, apart from just doing my folk art talking about an hour. And then I'll see some of you next week at the retreat. So thank you very much. See you all soon. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, everybody. Steve, ready? Steve, finished now, lovely. Steve.
Finished.
10 o'clock on Saturday morning, Jill. Yes, I have finished. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.